The Institute of Physics is a scientific charity that works to advance physics education, research and application. It has a worldwide membership of around 50,000. The IOP supports physics in education, research and industry. In addition to this, the IOP provides services to its members including careers advice and professional development, and grants the professional qualification of chartered physicist, as well as chartered engineer as a nominated body of the Engineering Council. The IOP's publishing company, IOP Publishing, publishes more than 70 academic journals and magazines. History. The Institute of Physics was formed in 1960 from the merger of the Physical Society, founded as the Physical Society of London in 1874, and the Institute of Physics, founded in 1920. The Physical Society of London had been officially formed on 14 February 1874 with John Hall Gladstone as its first president. From its beginning, the Society held open meetings and demonstrations and published proceedings of the Physical Society. In the early part of the 20th century, the profession of physicist emerged, partly as a result of the increased demand for scientists during World War I. In 1917, the Council of the Physical Society, along with the Faraday Society, the Optical Society, London, and the Röntgen Society, started to explore ways of improving the professional status of physicists. In 1920, the Institute of Physics was created under special license from the Board of Trade. Sir Richard Glazebrook was elected first president of the institute. As with the Physical Society, dissemination of knowledge was fundamental to the institute, which began publication of the Journal of Scientific Instruments in 1922. The annual reports on progress in physics began in 1934 and is still published today. In 1952, the institute began their graduateship course and examination, which ran until 1984 when the expansion of access to universities removed demand. In 1960, the Physical Society and the Institute of Physics merged, creating the Institute of Physics and the Physical Society, which combined the learned society tradition of the Physical Society with the professional body tradition of the Institute of Physics. Upon being granted a royal charter in 1970, the organization renamed itself to Institute of Physics. Membership. There are 4 grades of membership: I-member, associate member, member and fellow. Qualification for Armine STP is normally by completion of an undergraduate degree that is recognized by the institute. This covers almost all UK physics degrees. An Armine STP can become an Min STP by gaining professional experience as a physicist, and an Fins TP by making an outstanding contribution to the profession. Min STP and Fins TP are the 2 corporate grades of membership, granting the right to vote in institute elections. There are also student and affiliate grades of membership for those currently studying physics degrees and those who do not have accredited degrees or equivalent experience, as well as a digital I-member category for anyone with an interest in physics. The institute grants academic dress to the various grades of membership. Those who have passed the institute's graduateship examination are entitled to a violet damask Oxford Bergen-shaped hood. Corporate members are entitled to wear a hood of Toronto shape in violet damask, lined in violet and faced on the cowl with crimson silk. Services. The institute grants the professional title of Chartered Physicist as well as Chartered Engineer as a nominated body of the Engineering Council. Until 1998, CPHYs was granted automatically with Min STP. However, since then it has become a separate qualification that is equal in stature to Chartered Engineer. In order to gain the CPHY's qualification, a physicist must be appropriately qualified, have had a minimum of 2 years of structured training and a minimum of 2 years responsible work experience, have demonstrated a commitment to continuing professional development, and have gained a number of competencies. The IOP accredits undergraduate degrees in physics in British and Irish universities. At post-16 level, the IOP developed the Advancing Physics A-level course, in conjunction with the OCR Examining Board, which is accredited by the Qualifications and Curriculum Authority. Advancing Physics was sold to Oxford University Press in January 2011. The IOP also developed the Integrated Sciences degree, which is run at 4 universities in England. The IOP provides an important educational service for secondary schools in the UK. This is the lab in a lorry, a mobile laboratory in a large articulated truck. This has 3 small laboratories where schoolchildren can try out various hands-on experiments, using physics equipment not usually available in the average school laboratory. Sponsorship is provided by EDF Energy and support from the British Science Association. IOP runs the Stimulating Physics Network, aimed at increasing the uptake of physics at A-level, and administers teacher training scholarships funded by the Department for Education. The Institute is also interested in the ethical impact of physics, as is witnessed through the Physics and Ethics Education Project. Publishing. IOP Publishing is a wholly owned subsidiary of the IOP that publishes more than 70 academic titles. Any profits generated by the publishing company are used to fund the IOP. It won the Queen's Award for Export Achievement in 1990, 1995 and 2000 and publishes a large number of journals, websites and magazines, such as the Physics World membership magazine of the Institute of Physics, which was launched in 1988. Governance. An elected council governs and controls the affairs of the Institute. The council meets 4 times a year and has up to 25 members, of whom 16 are elected by members of the Institute. The president is elected by the membership of the Institute and serves a term of 2 years. The current president is Francis Saunders. The history of the Institute. From its founding as the Physical Society of London through to today's institute has meant that the name of the post held has varied. Awards. The Institute awards numerous prizes to acknowledge contributions to physics research, education and application. The Isaac Newton Medal is awarded annually to any physicist, regardless of subject area, background or nationality, for outstanding contributions to physics. It is accompanied by a prize of £1,000 and the recipient is invited to give the Newton Lecture. The Faraday Medellin Prize is a prize awarded annually for outstanding contributions to experimental physics to a physicist of international reputation in any sector. The Rayleigh Medellin Prize, established in 2008, is awarded biennially, in odd-numbered years, for distinguished research in theoretical, mathematical or computational physics. The Rutherford Medellin Prize, awarded biennially in even-numbered years, was instituted in 1966, replacing the Rutherford Memorial Lecture. The award recognizes distinguished research in nuclear physics or nuclear technology and is named in honor of Lord Rutherford of Nelson. The Thomson Medellin Prize, established in 2008, is awarded biennially, in even-numbered years, for distinguished research in atomic or molecular physics. The Young Medellin Prize is awarded biennially, in odd-numbered years, for distinguished research in the field of optics, including physics outside the visible region. The Kelvin Medal, instigated in October 1994 in recognition of the importance of promoting public awareness of the place of physics in the world, of its contributions to the quality of life and its advancement of an understanding of the physical world and the place of humanity within it. Headquarters. Since its formation, the Institute has had its headquarters in London. In 1927 the Institute acquired, rent-free, 1 Lowther Gardens. During the Second World War the Institute moved temporarily to the University of Reading. After the war, the Institute returned to London, first to 19 Albemarle Street, where it stayed for little over a year, before moving to 47 Belgrave Square in December 1946. The Institute moved to 76 Portland Place in 1996. In 2013 the IOP bought a property in King's Cross which will become its new headquarters. This has been a source of some controversy, as local residents objected to the design and size of the new building. After an initial approval in February 2015, it took almost 10 months of additional negotiation before planning permission was ultimately granted by the Islington Council in December 2015.